Tonight, the city of Atlanta is mourning the loss of a visionary who, for more than 5 decades, served up her famous fish and hush puppies and more on the city's west side.
And we're talking about Helen Brown Harden. She's the founder of Bankhead Seafood. She passed away Sunday night. And the mayor's office releasing this statement saying in part that her legacy will endure not only through her food, but also in the hearts of all who were touched by her vision and dedication to serving our community.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live outside of the restaurant on Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway, which is a new look after being bought by Atlanta rappers T.I. and Killer Mike. So, Cody, this news coming just weeks after Mrs. Harden was there celebrating that grand reopening that brought out so many people.
That's right, Jennifer. It was just 2 weeks ago that Miss Harden was standing right behind me with T.I. and Killer Mike for that ribbon cutting, ensuring her vision she imagined back in 1968 would continue to live on, as you mentioned, around her famous fried fish and what some describe as the world's best hush puppies.
She was not playing about that recipe, honey. You had to get that recipe down right or you weren't cooking at all.
Bankhead Seafood chef Sabrina Thompson.
To be a part of this legacy means a lot to me.
It was more than just fish and hush puppies.
A second place of home, I could say. She gave you that feeling of with open arms. You know what I mean?
Helen Brown Harden poured her heart and soul into this community.
Everybody used to call her mama, because if you did something wrong, she'd get on your butt. She didn't play. But everybody respected her.
And they loved her food.
You had these big platters back in the day, like you couldn't even close the box.
George Adams, a regular since the early 90s.
You could probably feed like 3-4 people off of it.
Bankhead Seafood, known for Miss Harden's hearty portions.
She had that long line going around the building.
Open only 3 days a week.
And when the fish was ran out, that was it.
In 2018, Harden closed her restaurant, the operation too much for her to carry alone. Atlanta rappers T.I. and Killer Mike bought the property, promising to revamp it, remodernizing Miss Harden's vision. And while Bankhead Seafood has a new look, her famous recipe is in good hands.
She told me I better die with them. Don't give them to no one, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that for her. It means a lot to me to do this.
An incredible woman indeed. In fact, many people stopped by here today just to come inside and remember her and enjoy some of that fantastic cooking. Now, while many are mourning her loss, some say there's a silver lining here that actually she got to see this place opened back up before her death, and knowing that her legacy will continue in this community that she loved so much. Live in Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Cody, such a legacy that will certainly last on. Thank you so much.